What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Casper Chronicles. It's your boy Casper, and today we have my second place locals deck profile for you guys. It is a Tri-Brigade list. Quite a few things have changed, and I'm going to show you the side deck as well this time, just to kind of go over like the theories of like what we had like thinking about and such. Yeah, without further ado, I want to get right into the deck profile. I don't want this video to be super long. So we're going to go main extra side or main side extra. I'm not sure yet. So, you know, for the standard Tri-Brigade lineup, 3 Fractal, 3 Kit, 3 Nerval, 2 Kuraz, and I don't remember if this is in the DPE build, but 1 Fabled Cerebral. This card is insane. Gives you access to Herald, gives you an extra body to make another card in the extra deck that we'll talk about in a little bit. And then, honestly, the honorary Tri-Brigade 3 Rescue Cat. It really is the standard ratio. I did think about putting the 3rd Kuraz, because if you resolve Cat, you usually bring it out in a Kit and a Kuraz, and then you only have the 1 Kuraz. But I can show you like a little bit of a combo in the end here of, you know, like what the end board can entail. But yeah, that's the Tri-Brigade lineup. Hand trap lineup, well, it's a fair amount. We got, excuse me, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 2 Droll, 2 Veiler, and 1 Crow. So, the thought process behind this, right? Well, I mean, Ash hits everything. Imperm's really strong with Sword Soul. Same with Veiler. All right, the Crow you kind of want to play because it's searchable in Tri-Brigade, right? The Drolls, the idea behind it was a lot of decks are searching, you know, and Droll kind of like mix and play awkwardly, right? And or Droll in tandem with, you know, any other hand trap is, I mean, it's pretty good, you know, like it usually can potentially stop their turn. Like if you have like Droll Imperm, Veiler, right? Because really all you need is Rescue Cat. And Rescue Cat is like literally full combo. But we'll go over that again, you know, towards the end here. But yeah, like hand traps can change at any time. I did consider putting Droll in the side because it was very lackluster yesterday at locals. I think I do want to swap out Drolls for Ogres. I did consider a Moonlit, but I went with Droll, and it was alright. So that's it for the hand traps. We'll go on to the spells. Playing Tri-Brigade, Tanky's at 2. We're gonna play it at 2. Let's get it. All right, and while we're here, honorary 4th Fractal. Well, just minus the extra body in the grave, because you'd usually like foolish like Kid or something. All right. Board breakers, 2 droplets. I did run this at 3 at one time. I think it was in the DPE build at 3. I don't recall. But I did cut this to 2 just because like seeing multiples of this card really sucks. You know, like you'd rather have like a hand trap or something like that can disrupt your opponent. And like just in case you don't draw like enough hand traps or something, like your opponent somehow like still establishes a board, you still have like a slightly higher chance to draw droplet when it's at 2 versus at 1, and you don't see multiples of it while it's at 3. All right. And then for the final 4 spell cards, triple cross out and the 1 called by. So the idea behind triple cross out, instead of a lot of people are like the ratios are like double cross out, called by. You know, like triple cross out, like you definitely need to protect Cat. You need to protect Cat at all costs, right? Because if they imperm or Veiler cat on normal summon, cat doesn't do anything. You just burn your normal summon, right? So, you know, cross out their target, right? If they Ash, cross out, right? Like, if they Gamma, hey, if they Gamma, they Gamma. You better hope you had an Ash, you know? But, like, the triple cross out, like, is literally in here just for an additional chance to draw it to protect cat. And I mean, if you open multiple, that's cool. Like, you can literally shuffle it in with Tribrigade and go from there. Call by is broken. It definitely should get banned. All right, on to the traps. So, double strike. Strike is insane going first. I did want to like consider playing 3, but like 2 just to keep it at 40, because I did bump another card that we're going to talk about here in a minute to 3. But strike, if you go first and you don't draw like a playable hand, but you have like 2 strikes and like a kit or something, like you can definitely set a kit, like set kit and defense and put 2 strikes. So that way you have 2 disruptions and potentially like 1 or 2 hand traps in your hand, right? In a kit, when they blow it up or get rid of it and send it to the grave, you can dump Nerval and then you can get your follow up. You can load your grave for triple revolt. I was playing 2. There was even a time I played 3 because I did try out playing Desires. I really cannot stand Desires solely because I always have the worst luck of Desires into Desires, and it really sucks. I did play Prosperity in the DPE build, but like that conflicted too much with like the Tribrigade. I mean, like, I guess like the Tribrigade draw like really doesn't matter, but it's nice to have, like, say you want to like search for strike or, you know, droplet or any other form of interruption for your opponent's turn. Triple revolt though, the idea behind it is you see this in Fractal. Wow. All you have to do is Fractal, like load your grave, normal summon whatever you search off of Nerval, effect banish 2 for cost, to summon, and you already have your 4 bodies for Omen or Rugal or whoever you make, right? But like going second, you know, like it really does suck. So I did side out one of them a lot, but in all of my games except for against Eldritch, like Revolt was insane. So this card should definitely stay at 3 until the foreseeable future. All right, and that's the main deck. And like I said, it's 40 cards. Like I said, the only change I would really make would be swap out the drolls for the ogres, and yeah. So extra deck. It's fairly similar to the DPE build. The 1 access, the 1 Apo. I don't remember if we played 2 or 3 Shurag, but we're on 3 Shurag now because you do burn 1 and the like optimal like full board full combo. So which again, you know, we're gonna go over that here shortly. 1 Rugal, 1 Doom Eagle, double Tribrigade. I had this card at 1 for the longest time, and holy crap, it came up multiple times to where I wanted the second one just to, mainly for the effect to special another Tri-Beast to like try to link into Appaloosa, or I'm sorry, Access Code, Appaloosa, Omen, so on and so forth, right? Like it really just came up to like get another body on board. So I do like it at 2. However, though, the 1 Bear Brum is still only needed at 1. You know, like you don't need multiple. We'll put that down there. The 1 DDL, the 1 Firefighting Darmadol. So this card is insane. So if it destroys one of your opponent's monster by battle, right? It can target one of your banished and add it to your hand, right? And for example, like if you did like Kuraz effect, discard, so on, the special, and make this, right? Then like turn 2, you could get one of those cards back that you banished to get to bring him out, normal summon, and then you can do some shenanigans with that. And I mean, even if you haven't normal summoned, you can make Farajit. You can, again, you know, do the Farajit effect special, and you can still do like Appaloosa for 3 with Revolt or something. You know, it's pretty insane. But for the second to last link, El Mirage, you know, just for those bricky hands. And the spicy shenanigans that my buddy showed me, and like showed me the combo, the Arrival Cyberstatic Nister. Unfortunately, I didn't have this card for a tournament. Instead, I played this in place of it because I physically did not own one of these until last night, mid-tournament, right? So I had this in there and I never made it. But this card, like, you can make it with 4K, all right, with a Revolt, and your opponent can't do anything about it. Like, it's unaffected. Like, it's just like a 4K body that just sits there, and you can just, you know, beat over big stuff, you know, or force them. Like, the only way to get, like, go over this is to, like, access code or make something over 4K and swing over it, which, I mean, I think is pretty crazy. I haven't really had the chance, like I said, to really, like, test it live, but from what I've seen, like my buddy doing the combos, absolutely insane. And then, you know, since we're playing the Cerberus, the One Herald, you know, that card's insane. Another tech I'm considering putting in that, again, my buddy suggested, Saravis. So the idea behind this, right, is, I mean, if you open Saravis, it's like another called by for like Effect Veiler or Imperm, right, to where like your cards can be targeted, right? If you negate with Herald, now you have something to search, and now you have a monster to like protect, like from like Imperm, Veiler, so on and so forth. So I do like that. I'm gonna mess around with it and try to figure out like where I'm gonna put it. Who knows? I might even just slap it in there and make it 41. Who knows? All right, there's that. All right, side deck. Triple Token Collector. Never sided this in yesterday because I never played against any Sword Soul. I did play against it like some adventures, but you know, I just felt like, you know, like other cards would be better suited against the adventure. So this is mainly in here for Sword Soul. I probably might cut one of these out for like a red reboot or like an additional form of back row removal, because my only loss yesterday was to Eldritch. So just because, you know, like Zombie World's a card and Zombie World sucks. But moving on, right? And the other reason I'm comfortable with playing 2 versus 3, you know, obviously like we play Foolish, so that's a third one. And then we play Phantasme. Well, 2 Phantasme, right? So the idea behind it, right, is to be able to draw like Marine Cess Link summons, Punk, Therion, Brave, whatever Punk variant you're playing, like Link summons, Tri-Brigade Link summons, Dragon Link, you know, a lot of decks Link. So Phantasme is like there. It's not there to quite make it in the extra deck, in the main deck, but it's still there like to help you draw into your side deck cards. Like Mourner and Ogre. So Ogre should have definitely been in the main overdraw. He really should have, because that Ogre is like high key, like pretty good, like this format, you know, like sure, if you can Ogre like the Xiaomin or whatever and Punk, and like sure they're still gonna add like the Foxy Tune or whatever, but You know, now they don't have the extra body, so now they have to really work. They have to have like a double extender to get the two bodies on the board to go into ruler or go into fiber or whatever, right? Moonlit card's insane. It's literally a pseudo effect veiler with an additional like burn if it leaves the board. Like during that turn it was activated, right? Which is insane. So for the only back row removal was Twin. Like I sided in Twin, you know, against Eldritch like games 2 and 3, but like I never saw it. If I would have seen it, you know, like maybe I could have did something. Like both games I lost, like to Eldritch, I lost to Zombie World, you know, and like Twin Twister would have outed Zombie World, I'd have been alright. Right? And then for the final card in the side deck, Triple Appointer. So the idea behind it, right? Going first, setting up your board, whatever, right? So yeah, I'm going to show you the full combo here in a second, but if you have this in tandem with the full board, right? If you can Appointer during the standby, reveal your hand, look at their hand, and anything that you cannot play through, you can just banish out of their hand, and then like now they have to play through your entire board without the one card that could have broken the board, you know. But yeah, that's the side deck. I did want to find a way to play Gamma in here as well, just because like Gamma did come up yesterday. So like if Banshee, like if I had a way to negate Banshee to activate Zombie World, then I feel like I could have did something, you know. But unless they like hard open Zombie World, like they usually do, like Banshee Banish to like activate it to the field, you know. So if I had Gamma for that, like that would have been pretty awesome, you know. That I maybe it could have swung my way, who knows. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of things ready for the combo, and we'll be right back. So what you're gonna do, right, is like the 3 hand traps, it really doesn't matter. If you have Cat and any like Tri-Brigade monster, it doesn't necessarily have to be Fractal. Fractal's insane if it is, right? But it doesn't have to be Fractal. And I mean honestly, like one of these to ensure your combo is gonna go off, one of these other 3 cards could be like Cross Out or Called By. All right. So the play right here. I'm gonna move my hand down here a little bit. All right. So you're gonna go Standby Main, normal summon Rescue Cat. Activate Cat, tribute for cost to special 2. So you're gonna special Kit and Kuras. So you're gonna bring out Kuras and Kit. Alright. Then keep in mind their effects are negated on the field, not in the grave. So you're gonna link these 2 into Fergie. You're gonna go Kit effect. You're going to send Nerval. Nerval is going to add you Kuras. Alright. This is where the second Tri-Brigade comes up. So you're going to activate Barebone's effect special. You're going to special Fractal. You now have 4 Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monsters in graveyard. You're going to use the effective Fractal to banish all 4. To special Omen. Please do not use the banish effect here unless, you know, like you're going second and you're like trying to break your opponent's board or something. Okay? So here, then we're just going to hard make Barebone. Let's see, we'll put her there. All right. Then we're going to go effective Omen. Omen is going to search us a level 4 or lower Beast Warrior, Wing Beast and add it to our hand. Which that level 4 or lower Beast Warrior, Wing Beast is going to be the Fabled Cerebral. Right? When this card is discarded, it specials itself. So what you're going to do, activate effect Kuras, discard for cost to special. Special Kuras, you're going to activate Cerebral effect special. because it was discarded. Now keep in mind, this combo is like, you're probably, if your opponent has Nibiru, they're probably gonna Nibiru you, right? But honestly, don't care if you get Nibiru, because at this point you're gonna get a revolt, you're gonna get a draw. Sure, like you're gonna have a disruption regardless with a token, and potentially like two or three 2 hand traps is the idea, right? So I mean, you're not gonna have like 6 interruptions, you're only gonna have 3, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? They have it, they have it. Then you're gonna go Kura's effect, banish 2. You're gonna bring out double Dragon Lords. Then you're gonna synchro these guys into Herald. And then finally, you're gonna link these guys off for only a 2 material Appaloosa. It doesn't really matter if you have 2 or 3. Like, either way, it's going to be multiple interruptions. I don't have a dice, so this has 2 materials. So then you're going to go Bearbrum Chainlink 1, Ferrigite Chainlink 2. So you're going to just draw a random card, right? And then you're just going to put it back, right? And then you're going to search a revolt, and then you're going to take one of these cards and put it to the bottom. All right, so now, and then you're going to set revolt, and then you're going to attempt to pass. So you have 2 cards in hand that potentially hand traps, right? Revolt as a 3rd interruption. So if you revolt before you double Dragon Lords, you can revolt to get back. You can get both of these are hard made, so you can get a draw. You can get a search for revolt, and you can get a search from Nerval, right? And then you can make an omen to like banish whatever they bring out, right? Then what's even crazier, right? So say you have Shurag on the board, right? You did all that. You got Shurag. And then they still had the extender. Cool. Double Dragon Lord's effect. Sends cost. Target bounce. Effect. You can now search. Well, this isn't a grave. So you can now search Fractal, Kit, any of your Beast Warrior or level 4, level 5 or lower Beast Warrior Wing Beast. Right? So you can get like Fractal for follow up if your grave is not loaded, but your grave is already loaded, so you're fine. Honestly, probably search Kit, like if they have back row or whatever, right? So that's a play. So that's that was 3 interruptions. Oh, I put my hand with the graveyard. Okay, so let's see. Revolt was 1. Omen was 2. Well, I guess Revolt was 1, and with Omen, right? For the we'll search a random card, right? Double Dragon Lord send. We're gonna search another card. Effective Herald to negate. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have the 1 or 2. Like you literally have 4 cards in your hand as a follow up. Right? Wow. Yeah. That's a pretty insane hand. It's really shitty because you don't have a Tri-Brigade, but I mean, well, actually, you would have a Tri-Brigade. So like Cross Out or something would be a Tri-Brigade, or you know, Ash would have been a Tri-Brigade, so on and so forth. Something would have been a Tri-Brigade. All right, but yeah, that's the combo. With that's like the full combo. It's pretty insane. Like I feel it's way better than, you know, Appaloosa Revolt. That's for sure. And because Appaloosa Revolt, it ends you with like, I think like one or 2 cards in hand, vice like 3 or 4 in your hand, and all of this is functional off of Rescue Cat and a Tri-Brigade name. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's it for the deck profile. I appreciate you checking out the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please do, you know, consider liking the video, subscribing, And stay tuned for more awesome content. I'm trying to do a last Hoorah Despia build. I'm actually going to play Despia tonight, kind of take a break from Tri-Brigade for today. And possibly going to play Punk Synchro. I know I'm considering either playing Tier Elements, branded Tier Elements, Splight, Tri-Splight, or or even Exo Sister. I'm missing like 2 cards from Exo Sisters, so who knows. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for those deck profiles. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, it's your move.